Chris Duffin and Stan Efferding. It's Iron Addicts Gym in Las Vegas, and we're working through some shoulder health. And we're gonna talk today about push-ups. Yes, push-ups. I know everybody wants to go into the gym and bench, but to understand how to bench properly, we can do the push-up. So the push-up can be wonderful for a number of different reasons. We can use it as a rehab tool, we can use it as an assessment tool, and we can use it as a development tool. And from development, we also mean like coaching people to lift properly first. So I'm gonna have Stan get down here into a push-up position. Yep. And there's some pointers that we wanna make here. So a lot of people just think it's just a push-up and don't think about it at all, but there's some great things that can happen. We wanna grab the ground and see the whites of his fingertips there, like that, and have his hands splayed out just like that is. Majority of the pressure is gonna go through this area right here. Same time, we also wanna be making sure that we're grabbing with that pinky. This pinky fires up the lat. Just that, pulling that pinky into the ground will fire that up. Then you wanna look here, and you wanna make sure that somebody doesn't have a cavern where they're, so go ahead and relax in the middle and let the scap come up. Stan's probably gonna have a hard time doing this. Or that somebody's hyper and they're pushing up real high here. Yeah. So how we would cue people is that we wanna be broad. So make, like Stan, make the shoulders as wide as possible, like you're setting up on the stage there. So drive it wide, broad, separate this area across. So we do that. We wanna be tall with the head. Look at his nice neutral head position here. So you had good head position. And you can imagine projecting this out this way, and you should feel the traps relax a little bit. You wanna separate the shoulders from the ear. You good for hanging out here, Stan? All right. So great position. You can see his glutes are engaged. Just like a plank, we could test it by making him fight there. And that we've got nice neutral spine all the way through here. So reaching in here, I knew without coaching Stan, he's gonna be inflated all the way around here. So this is a plank position. So the beauty of this, it allows us to have this closed chain movement. So we don't have an open barbell. We've got to deliver power through the shoulders with being rooted to the floor. But to have that proper rooting, you have to have positioning is really important. So from here, we do a push-up. So push-up itself is very simple, but if you do all the other things, you can get a lot of benefit out of this. If you're having a shoulder issue, it can give you really quick feedback of how you're feeling for the day or any work that you've done to fix it. You can go ahead and get out of the position, Stan. It's an often forgotten tool that can be really powerful. You can use this as a rehab tool. If you've got shoulder issues, the push-up can be really valuable because it gets you grounded and will actually take away some of the issues. I really love it for pre and post assessment of shoulder issues, stabilization issues, things of that nature. And through the week, I end up doing a lot of push-ups. And
you know, we didn't talk about this before Chris and I started the exercise, but at lunch we talked about active recovery. And I use a lot of active recovery, a lot of higher rep things between my workouts to recover better. And one of the things I've been doing recently is every morning when I wake up, I do 100 push-ups. And that's 7 days a week, every single morning.
Yeah.
And it's really helped, particularly with the core stabilization, helping everything recover, a lot of blood flow to the shoulders, because I have those issues. So I've incorporated this on a daily basis, not just for the benefit of the push-up, but the whole recovery system.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's a tremendous value. I work them in frequently. Before we have anybody bench in our facility, we always teach them to push up first. And if we've got people that are struggling with issues, we'll often test and retest with a push-up because it's a great way to take out a lot of factors and just deal with issues that are going on in the shoulder and stabilization. All right, so don't forget your push-ups.